Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is just going to be me typically talking about how I personally stay organized. A lot of you may know, but YouTube is not my full-time job. I actually work as a senior occupational therapist for the NHS, and I do my YouTubing and blogging part-time, but I also model part-time. So a lot of people always ask me, like especially on photo shoots and when I'm networking, they always ask me, how do you juggle everything you actually do? So I thought I could come on here, sit down and talk to you guys and actually explain how I stay organized with everything that goes on in my life, not just in all the three avenues that I've spoken about, but my health as well, because with the kind of health conditions that I have, which you guys should already know, and I'll link my health videos in the cards and in the description box, but it's important to stay organized with those as well. So without further ado, let's just jump right into my organization video. So my most important thing for me is I'm very old school, right? I love paper. I love electronics, don't get me wrong, but I feel lost with electronics sometimes. There's something about writing things on paper for me and carrying it around with me that makes me feel organized, if that makes any sense at all. So the first thing for me is having an actual hard copy diary. I got this from Paper Chase. I really wanted to get my hands on the Kate Spade one, but I was too late because they sell out like a hot flash. But I'm making do with my Paper Chase one, which I like. I generally like to get a diary which is a week to view. I will put in cutaways for you to see the contents inside my diary, but I generally like to have a week to view diary just so I can see my week across 2 pages. I know what I've planned, what appointments I have, what meetings I have, what photo shoots I have, everything. I like to see it all in a week. It kind of makes me, I have a clear mind, if that makes sense. So I like to have everything in my diary, and I put everything in my diary from meetings to hospital appointments to what time I finish work that day, video days, blog days, timing, schedules and everything. I love to put everything in. On days where I have to pay phone bills, pay my car insurance, whatever, I like to put, my life goes in this diary. Now for ideas and meetings and everything like that, I use a notebook, and with the notebook it has all my creativity ideas in there, all my ideas and things that I want to do. Like, so if I'm planning a photo shoot for myself, for my blog or whatever, and I'm using an external photographer, like I'll plan my mood board and everything in this book. And I've shown this book before in my what's in my bag video, and I'll link that in the cards if you want to see the kind of things I keep in my bag. But it is this notebook here. Again, I will show a cutaway, but in this notebook I write notes. I write my notes in here from meetings and hospital appointments. Like, this is everything goes in here. Hospital appointments, if I need to write, generally I don't write extra stuff for my hospital appointments, but notes for videos, notes for my blog posts, notes for photo shoots, meeting notes, so like minutes, everything goes in here. All my goals that I want to achieve go in here, as well as going in my diary. So this is pretty much my creative book. And the reason why I like this specifically, because it says believe in yourself at the front, and on every couple of pages it has like an aspirational quote, so it kind of like gears me up, like, yeah, I can do this, I got this, I can stay creative, I can juggle all many different aspects of my life at once. Like, it helps you, well, it helps me like believe in my abilities, if that makes sense. The next thing that I use, and I mainly use this for planning videos, so for example it's just a plain blank like notepad, raw lines, but when I'm planning a video where there's going to be a lot of talking, the way I want the layout of my video to be, I kind of like put everything on here. So it's how I stay prepared and how I stay organized and how I try not to blabble too much on my videos. It all goes here, like the plan of what I want to do, and not just my talking videos, but my ideas of videos and how I want them to flow get put on here. On top of all of that, obviously I have my phone. Now my phone I have excuse me, my phone I typically use for appointments and meetings, so things that I can receive an alarm on my phone. Basically I have duplicates of everything, if you can catch my drift on where I'm going with this. I have duplicates of everything. So typically my calendar will have like what I'm planning to do. I would have like something to alarm me days in advance, so it's fresh in my mind, of an appointment that I may have, or a meeting that I may have, or a photo shoot that I may have, and things like that. And so pretty much that's in a nutshell how I stay organized. If you want me to expand on this series a little bit more about staying organized and things like that, definitely thumbs up this video. Leave me some suggestions down below in the comment section of what you'd like to see from me in regards to staying organized and me juggling everything. So if you want to ask me some questions, definitely leave them in the comment section below. My Twitter is at Staceychellz, my Instagram is at Staceychellz. I'm also on Snapchat at Staceychellz, so if you want to snap me some questions, then feel free to do that, and I will see you in my next video. I hope you really enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.